Hey guys, what's going on? Yep, it's another vlog, and this vlog is gonna be more personal than all the other vlogs that I've done. It's another story time, and I know I've done a few of the story times before, and yeah, well, let's get down to it. But before we get down to the story, I just want to mention that yes, filming for the fan film is still underway. I still am gonna be doing it, and we are filming again for the next couple scenes this upcoming Saturday, and we'll be doing reshoots on Sunday. So, and then ultimately, basically, the film altogether will be done by the early August, guys. That's when you should see this film be released. So, that's just in case you guys want to know when the release date is. So, but let's get down to the story. So, the title of this video is Learning to Move On. So, now this is a story about me learning the ways of moving on in life. And it's something that a lot of people have to learn to do, and it's very hard, guys. Like, just from knowing experience, it's hard to do. But let me tell you the story, and then we'll just, talk about it in depth. So, if you guys don't know, I've been in ASB for 4 years, and ASB, if you guys don't know, is Associated Student Body. It's a school government class, and they're the people who come and help out with all the school activities. Either if it's a poster, either if it's a school dance. If you go to a school dance, most likely ASB is the ones who help out put that stuff on. So, I was in it for 4 years, and going into high school, it was freshman year, and I was very excited, and the first year was a blast, and I had fun in ASB at freshman year. Sure, there was a few things were happening in ASB that I won't mention on this video, but it was still a fun time nonetheless. But what happened was that they had to do interviews so they can bring in the next batch for ASB for the next year, and I of course wanted to go back in it because I've done it for 4 years, so might as well go back for a 5th round, right? So here's the thing that happened, and if you guys don't know, I didn't make it in for the next year. And if you've been in something for so long, it kind of hits you. And if you've only been in for a year or so, it doesn't hit you. But since I've been in it for 4 years, it kind of hit me. And I'm not going to explain why this hit me really hard, because it's really personal. And I'm going to save it for another vlog, which I'll probably put out next week, which kind of follows up on this vlog. But needless to say, ASB helped me out a lot, and I feel like I owe it to them. I feel like that I owe it to them in many ways, and me not being there just made me a little bit mad, and I really wanted, to be in the class. And basically, guys, I'm the kind of person that doesn't like letting go to things. If something is connected with me, I try not to let that thing go. If it's moving to a new house, that's hard. Ask my family, moving to a new house for me is extremely hard, because I get very connected to the place where I live, and eventually, guys, it's just to a point where if I have look at all the stuff right here. If you tell me I gotta throw all that out, it's gonna be extremely hard to me, because I have a connection with all this stuff. So basically what I'm trying to say, guys, is that it's really hard for me to move on certain things, and ASB is one of the big things that's really impacted my life so far, and it's really what helped me get me on my feet. So so I was really butthurt that I didn't really get in next year. So what I did was I got a little mad. I'll admit. I won't lie. I won't lie on these vlogs. I got really mad. Ask anybody. Ask Dylan Callett. Ask any of my friends, and they will tell you, yes, this guy got ticked when the announcement of him not going to ASB. Everyone knew about it. Everyone knew I got ticked. So what I did after that is that I tried to move on. The first thing is I try to move on. That's the first thing you have to try to do, guys. You have to try to move on, or you do what I did, and that is try to find other ways to be involved with that class, but not being in the class. If you know what I mean. So the other option that I had was a class council, and class council is pretty much ASB, but it's not. It's like a different type of ASB in a way. Like they have different objectives and they have different roles to play within their own classes, if you know what I mean. So, basically, I wanted to run for sophomore class council president. That's what I wanted to run for. And, I will tell you, I did not really do my best, to be all honest, like, how I did it, because at that time, I'll be honest when I say this, I pretty much gave up at that point. When ASB told me I wasn't going to be in that year, I kind of gave up on ASB at that point, and I really didn't, and I really just didn't, I just fell apart. I just really fell apart at the end, because I didn't really have much compassion as I had the other 4 years, and once that announcement came, I just kind of fell apart. So when the class council thing came, I didn't really have much confidence as can say, as I do like beforehand. Like beforehand, you would see me like dancing in front of crowds or putting up posters up or doing all this kind of stuff. But after that announcement came, I just kind of fell apart. I just kind of fell apart easily, and I just found myself like the spark was gone. That's a good statement to make. The spark in ASB was kind of gone after that point. Now, there's more reasons why the spark was gone for ASB besides me not making it, which I won't mention here on this vlog. If I were to do that vlog will have to be very, very well thoroughly made, because I don't want to get flagged or the school watching that video and doing name calls or anything like that. So, needless to say, there's more reasoning why I kind of gave up on ASB. But besides the point, I went to class council and I tried out. I tried, again, not my best. I think that I could have done way better, but I gave it a shot because a lot of people wanted me to try, and they wanted me to see if I can do it. I had some people behind my back, not all the people behind my back, but I had enough people behind my back to get me enough, get me, enough good influence and enough, passion to, to do it. And as always, there's always a person that's, running against you and all that. And, I tried my best. I really did, guys. I did give it, I didn't give it my all, but I gave it enough, my last bit of energy towards ASB. Basically, guys, the last bit of energy that I actually had in terms of the ASB class in whole was put in the class council election. After that, everything just kind of fell apart. And I did a speech, I did all that, and I didn't make that either. And this time, guys, check this out. This time, I will admit, I got a little sad because, I kind of wanted to see what would happen if I was president, and you know what, after that, I did give up an ASB. But the other thing that happened at that time was that by giving up, I learned how to move on from ASB. I learned how to move on and pursue other things that I wanted to do. So what I did after that is that I went to my counselor, and I asked him to change classes, and one of the classes was multimedia journalism, and I immediately said, sign me up, because I love movies. You guys know me. I love movies. Movies is my passion. It's one of the few things that I love in my free time. Ask my friends if there's a movie out there, like a huge action budget movie, I've probably seen it. So, and I'm basically the movie guy. Like at my school, if you want to come ask me any questions, it's bound to be a movie question. So, I mean, look at that. I got like movie posters. I've got stuff over here that you can't see, but movies are my passion, and multimedia journalism is pretty much that kind of way. It's learning how to be a journalist and all that, and it also has a lot to do with YouTubing. And you guys know I do a lot of YouTubing. I have 2 channels now, so I want to learn more editing skills so I can make better videos for you guys as well. So I just said, sign me up for multimedia journalism. And after that point, guys, I pretty much gave up on ASB, and I went to pursue journalism. And now look where I am. I'm making a fan film, and there's other things that are happening that I'm not going to mention because they're not official yet. I'm still in the works of talking about certain things, but I'm not going to mention it yet if it's confirmed or not. But needless to say, guys, the movie career so far has actually been great. I'm making my own fan film. I'm mentoring multimedia journalism, and I'm getting to do something that, honestly, guys, I actually really want to do. ASB was just a bridge. Like, how I view ASB was just a bridge. It was just a nice thing to do for a few years, and now you really want to just do something that you love. And that's just how life is, guys. You've got to learn how to move on from certain things, because especially things that if you don't like them, move on from them and try to move on from them. Because I'll tell you, ASB for 4 years, I'll tell you this, I had fun with them, but I really didn't see the passion of fun in them for me. Like, I had a lot of things that I did in ASB, and a lot of people enjoyed them for them, but I just didn't see myself having fun with them. And that's the number one thing about going into classes, guys. You've got to learn how to have fun. Even if it's the most boring class in the world, you've got to have to find at least some fun in it. And in ASB, I tried to have fun, but I didn't get the energy that I wanted. The only good ASB that I really had was 8th grade. That was pretty much it. The other grades were kind of minimum. So, the meaning of this video, guys, is try to learn to move on from things. It's gonna be hard. I'll say it again. It is going to be very, very hard to move on from anything in life. If it's a house, if it's a car, if it's from a class, family deaths, anything. You've got to learn to move on, because it will eat you up alive, and you'll be consumed by it, and God knows what will happen to you if you get consumed by it. So, this vlog will probably be posted tomorrow. My Marvel video will be postponed on this tomorrow. This vlog will be posted on the same day as the Marvel video that I just did. So, or sorry, it's a DC video, but yeah. I hope you guys are watching this video. If ASB or anybody else is watching this, just let you know, that's just me. That's just what I am now. I love movies. That's what I want to pursue. I want to be a journalist. I want to be a good YouTuber. I want to be a movie critic. That's my passion. I want to be a movie critic. I want to learn how to be somebody to review movies, to research things for their YouTube channels, to edit to make better YouTube videos. That's what I want to do with my life. That's what I want to do with my life, and that's what I want to do. So, this is not me, like, just to say, guys, this is to anybody, this is not me bashing on ASB. This is not a video of me bashing or saying screw ASB or anything like that. This is not what this video is meant to be, guys. Don't spam this video and try to say, oh, Chris hates ASB. This is not a video on hating on ASB. This is mainly a video of me just parting information to you guys and telling you that there's things in life that's going to be hard to move on from. And in my experience, it was ASB. ASB was a hard thing to move on from. And you have to find things that, you know, that'll make you happy and will help you move on from whatever you have to move on from. So, that's the whole point of this video, guys. And I hope you got the message. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. And, yeah. Just learn to move on, guys. Just learn to move on.